Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all tuning back in. So, just got back from a match here recently, and I want to try and talk about it. It was the Tenet run and gun night match. It was a 5K. So go ahead and stay tuned. Let's jump into this thing. So I was going to do this video outside because it is very nice out there, but it's 95% humidity, and I have sweated through 3 shirts. So I decided to come back inside where it's slightly cooler, not much. Had a match here recently, night match I want to try and share with y'all. Me and my wife ran. It was the Tenet night run 5K run and gun. I think that's every title that it has. It's a 5th Special Forces group benefit run. It's a great thing. It was out in Kentucky, out in the backcountry. Really great match. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
Right here, right here, right here. Just what's in front of you. Put it on safe, dump it in the barrel. Follow me. Follow the black mark.
Steel through the tire, one hit. Hit over the barrel, same piece of steel, one hit. Through the tire, the next piece of steel, one hit. Hit over the barrel, one piece of steel, one hit. Hit through the next tire, the same piece of steel, one hit. Hit over the barrel, the same piece of steel, one hit. Hit. One wreck.
So stage 1 was pretty cool. That was a very interesting stage. That was actually one of my favorites. It had a 2-part to it. It was a rifle and then it was a pistol. It was actually really kind of neat how they done it. You run in, everything's bathed in blue light. I thought it was really neat because you're already accustomed to complete darkness. I did not run with any lights whatsoever. I ran in absolute complete darkness. Make a quick note. I want to thank my beautiful wife Jessica for running this with me. Jessica Turan ran this in the middle of the dark. She is not a gun person. She's never even been around firearms, but yet she has dived in and she has done a great job. And she has videoed this entire thing with a cell phone. No, we did not have any good gear to film this with. We're filming it with a cell phone. The reason is because the cell phone has a light, and that was all that we have. So please excuse the quality of the video because sometimes that's all I literally had to use to be able to see the actual film or footage. Hope you enjoy the show.
That's not it.
Huh. That one. Okay.
That is.
And they want a refund.
don't know if it's checked or not. Go. Go, Mike. Go. Hit 'em up.
Yep.
Cool.
Hey, teamwork. Go all the way up if you want to.
That's it, right?
No, there's one
keep
left.
going, there's one more. Zero down range, so clear. Clear.
Really enjoyed those last few. Several of them was challenging. Some of them, I just literally ran and just went wild, just running down these alleyways, shooting, engaging targets. Could I do better? Of course I could. Some of them obviously did not do as good as I could have or wanted to. I did notice some problems. I actually noticed that with my 3X Prism in conjunction with the ProTac, one or two things was not happening. I was not able to hit the target at close to 200 meters away on the first stage. Now, I don't know if that's a fault of this, a fault of this, or a fault of it combined. I do know that this is starting to be something I am noticing. So I am going to follow up with this optic and maybe go out and shoot it a little bit more at a little bit farther distances. But that is obviously going to be another video and it's going to be followed up. Let's do a gear breakdown. First item, of course, I had to try and stay somewhat warm, but I didn't want to stay too warm. I ended up using my Condor shirt. This is their combat version, combat shirt that they've had for several years. I've talked about this for several years. Really nothing special to talk about with this. Next item. I know I've talked about this. I actually already have a video that is linked in the description box below if y'all want to take a look at it. This is the Helicon chest rig. Really nothing has been done with this. I've used this one in almost every running gun that I have done. The only thing that I have done that would be to note would be I'm using regular magazines, and I have the the old-fashioned pull cord. I felt like that was easier, so if I got to grab it, I can pull it out and have something to hold on to. Give me a little bit more grip. Got my trusty AR. I've already talked about this in the video. Let's go ahead and make sure it's clear. Clear. So I've already talked about this. This is a Poverty Pony lower on top of a Aero Precision upper with a Streamlight ProTac. And of course, this is the Primary Arms 3X Micro Prism. I know that I've already talked about this in depth on several videos here recently. If you want to take a look at that, also it's in the description box below. Final thing that I used, this would be a older model Safari Land holster. Now, this one, and I have a preference for this. I know how everybody else does. I like being able to remove it if I need it, if I need to, or if I feel like there's a reason for it to not be on at that moment. And if I need to take it off and put it away, it stays in the holster while it's off. So I've been using the same firearm for about almost 15 years, I guess. This is my standard Glock I have been using. I have transitioned to a red dot, and I bought a new slide, so this one's been stripped down. You can tell there is no sights on it, but I still use it if I want to practice. It is actually kind of fun to practice with no sights, but that's for another video. That was a great match. I really loved it. I really want to do it again. I have noticed some deficiencies with my equipment. And of course, there's always room for upgrades, and that's why I like competing in these matches. It shows me where their problems are at and where things I could improve on. If you're more interested in these, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. I will be doing some more videos, training up for another match coming up here in August at Texas. And if you are going out to the Texas Run and Gun, hit me up, let me know. I would love to come out there and train with y'all. See y'all later.